Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a fantastic week. If not, it's officially the weekend. Hope everybody had a great holiday this week as well, regardless if you were or were not with somebody. Hope everybody had a fantastic day. Regardless, we're going to be continuing our new series on Friday, the Emulator Friday. That's right, we're going to be continuing our series, Pokémon Colosseum, which is a game I've never beat. Played it as a child and enjoyed it thoroughly, but I never finished it. One of the games that's unfinished. I'm kind of curious to see where it goes and see how much I can remember, but we're going to jump right back on into it, alright? It's going to be a little bit different today, too. Alright, guys. So we're going to be going down the rabbit hole for sure. I think almost everyone in this Circle Hill has Shadow Pokemon. I'm not going to show off every battle. I'm going to show you the person as well as me catching the Shadow Pokemon. Now, you only get one shot at this, so it's always important after every Shadow Pokemon that you save. That way, if you don't catch one, if you're trying to collect them all, you have the opportunity to obviously restart the game and pick up from your save location. I highly recommend this. Alright, now we're taking on the second chick. I think she has a Sky Plume, if I remember correctly. Nope, she has a Flappy, which is nice. Nice to get electrical Pokemon. Now, I chose a water starter last week, so if you haven't checked that out, I recommend checking it out. We caught 2 Shadow Pokemon last week, maybe 3. And I'm not sure if that was the wisest decision. I do remember that we do get a Sky Plume at some point, and that's really the only grass Pokemon that I remember at the time. There's several water and several fires, so I maybe should have took Bayleaf when I had the chance, but not really interested in it. I like Totodile, and that's what I'm sticking with. Right now, I'm just working on getting through the Shadow Pokemon, and then eventually I'm going to start working on their parts. Now, I won't show that grindy process, but I will take the time to explain how you do it. If you're interested and you eventually download the emulator software and you start getting games for the emulator and you decide to take this on, or if you replay it on another system, I don't know what system it's currently offered on out of the Nintendo section, but it is what it is. When you fight with them, so walking will definitely cure that issue. So you can just run around all day, all night, whatever you want to do. Or you can fight with them. As long as they're in the party, when you're running, they, experience. But at the same time, when you fight with them, they slowly drop their bar as well every time they're in battle. As well as when they battle, if you use Shadow Rush, you can trigger a Hyper Mode. And when they're in Hyper Mode, as long as they don't faint, when they're in Hyper Mode, if you call their name, it drops the bar dramatically. Now, dropping the bar for each Pokemon gets it a level, or gives it a move. And then to replace Shadow Rush with the last one, you have to cure the heart, but we're not far enough in the game for that. So with that being said, it is what it is. Right now, we're working our way through the circle, and we are catching Shadow Pokemon left and right. We just picked up a Fire Pokemon, a Grass Pokemon, a Lightning Pokemon. This is a guy that was at the beginning of the town. We finally get the opportunity to fight him. And he does have a Shadow Pokemon for it. Now, I am going to show this whole battle. This is an important battle to me. So we will definitely be taking this one step at a time. I wasn't going to show everyone because I think getting through all of them and saving and healing took me like 30 or 35 minutes. I'm not going to take that long to showcase everything. Now, there is something that I will reiterate each time one of these comes out, just in case this is your first time. There is a glitch in this game, and I wasn't made aware of it until I decided I was going to take it back on again. And I happened just to come across it by accident. I wasn't looking for glitches. I generally don't look for glitches. I like to play the game through and through at its purest form. But in my process of looking up this game, I came across a glitch that was interesting, and apparently it's always been there. I wasn't aware of this. So as you know, this Umbreon and Espeon are your 2 starters. And every battle is a duel battle. Every battle you'll have will be a duel battle. 2 Pokemon on 2 Pokemon. Starting out. So the trick with it is, since you have 2 Pokemon, is you're able to do a ball trick. So basically, the first person in your party to attack, you go to ball for to snag the Pokemon. And by doing this, you can throw a Pokeball. Now, as long as you got 2 Pokemon out, this will work. It won't work if this is your last Pokemon. But you go to ball. We'll throw a great ball. You can use any ball. So when we use the ball, we throw it with the first Pokemon. And then the second Pokemon, you go in and move the ball that you threw. And by doing this, it registers the ball as moved, so you throw a free ball, which means your balls never go down. Now, I know at one point we get the Master Ball later on in the game, and it may be, you know, late to a point where we can only use it in the few final battles, or apparently there's after gameplay as well, where you have to finish collecting the rest of the Pokemon, something about unlocking Celebi and Ho-Ho, so, you know, I don't know. I don't know that I'm going to go that far. I just really want to beat the game. And, you know, some people say the purest way to beat the game is to beat it 100%. I'm not arguing that. I enjoy beating a game 100% outright. But this is I got mini games that I'm working on, so I don't know that I'm going to take this one to the fullest. I definitely will beat it all the way through. Afterwards is just a bunch of hunting down Pokemon, no real story left. And then taking on the 100 people to face Ho-Ho, but you have to clear everybody's heart to get him to trigger. So, you know, I don't know if I feel like going through all that grindiness and raising my levels up to 65 and 70. It just seems like a lot of work. I mean, back in the day, if I was playing this when it first came out, obviously I have to have Ho-Ho. But at this point, there's many Pokemon games that have come out, and you know, there's not really any connection to this. I don't know that I'll go that far for Ho-Ho. That's just me personally. I'm really tired of using Helping Hand. You got to be careful too, because when you're trying to catch them, if they use Shadow Rush, or while you're using them, if you use Shadow Rush, they take damage. So basically what this is about is, I used to work for an organization to help snatch Pokemon and corrupt their hearts, and these Pokemon would even attack humans. Apparently it didn't sit well with me, so I stole the snag machine and switched sides. Rescued a girl who could see the purple aura, so when we go into battle, if there's a Shadow Pokemon, she lets me know. And I'm trying to get them all back and then work with them and free up their hearts. That way we can eventually take them to a shrine and unlock their hearts completely and turn them back to normal. So I'm trying to undo the deeds that I've done, basically. I guess try to make amends is what the game's around. Now, there's a second version of this game that I've never played. I think it's like Pokemon XD. That is on my radar as well, but it's not something I've started. I definitely want to take breaks because there's plenty of different things I want to do with all this stuff that I got and that I'm working with. I got a bunch of throwback and cool content that's coming from the emulator, so I hope that you will stay tuned every Friday to see what's coming. But right now, we are working our way through Pokémon Colosseum, which I've thoroughly enjoyed. This guy, however, is giving me a massive headache. I don't want to get him too low. I need to get him lower, but then you run the risk of having to redo the battle. Stay in there. Yes, got him. Hey, I got your Shadow Pokemon. He won it in a tournament. Mayor B. At the Colosseum. Nice. Ooh, there's a building. Hey, that's the guy that came out the mayor's house in the other town. I think he's the final boss. I'm not sure. To be fair, I've never fought the final boss, so it is what it is. I remember Maya B. He's got the water dude that has like the sombrero for a hat built in that dances. I don't remember the name. He's 3rd gen for sure. Well, we'll talk to the chief of police. Nope. Reckon we'll head over to the Colosseum. Whoa, what's up with this guy? Is he drunk? Oh, that's the guy that was talking to Duncan. He took the cog, so there's no power to the Colosseum. He knows what's going on, and Duncan's not standing up for it, so he's shutting it down so people can't compete and get Shadow Pokemon. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So apparently Duncan's hands are tied. I think they're good friends, so I don't know why Duncan would be allowing this to go on. Not sure. We'll have to definitely figure that out. But I guess the important thing is to get the power back onto the Colosseum so that we can participate. Now that we know what's going on. That way we can get us a shadow Pokemon for free, right? That's ideal. Or figure out where they're keeping the shadow Pokemon, because we would have to go and pick it up. So, gotta do a little bit of reconnaissance. But these are the people that we got in the box, and then, you know, got some in the party, but... You know, I'm going to be grounding these down, so we will be working on getting their moves unlocked and getting their hearts unlocked, so when it's time, we can do it. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today. I've conquered a lot. I know it's a little bit shorter than usual, but there was no reason to go through all that. Peace out.